Alright, I'm still trying to work this out, so anybody who wants to help, because this is really another reason why I'm making the video. I want to first, one of the reasons I want to show where I am with this, and then the other part is I want to see what, if anybody else knows more or has any proof one way or the other. Um, there are some theories going around that Jesus is also known as Zeus, which doesn't really sit well with me, but it doesn't mean it's not right. And I mean, you can, and it is, and can be pronounced Jesus. So maybe there is something to it. And the reason why that is relevant to this whole conversation is because I'm trying to figure out if Jesus is the one who severed the connection. Because supposedly there was a connection, like a physical connection, not just a spiritual connection that we have now with God and the Father, but there was an actual physical connection, whether it be a rainbow road, a rainbow bridge, oh damn it, what's the others? A ladder. Um, but supposedly there was. I think there was, and then there was a big accident, and the physical connection was severed because supposedly we used to be able to come and go from as we please. I'm just telling you what I'm figuring, not what I'm figuring out, but what I'm finding out from researching and listening to other people and doing my own discernment and what have you. So Zeus or Thor, same thing. It's very interesting. So if Jesus really is known as Zeus, and actually, you know what? Leave that alone. Leave that alone. That doesn't matter. So let's just bring this up another way. Okay. So here's Thor or Zeus. Okay, either way, but we're going to leave that alone. In the movie Thor, okay, you have Thor and you have Loki. Okay, and this is your typical two-pillar story. This is the good guy. This is the bad guy. Okay. Um, Loki is the god of mischief. Here it is in the Jim Carrey movie, The Mask. You can see the hand sign, green, right? Green for Saturn, the god of agriculture. So that could be so, and he is the god of mischief. So Loki and the whole green and all this stuff Loki can be definitely associated with Saturn. I think anyway. I mean, he's got horns and crazy and what have you crazy in this movie when he wears his helmet. And also, by the way, from zero to hero, because remember, Satan, Saturn, and the fallen angels think they're the good guys. They think they're the heroes. But regardless, anyway, so you have so if this is Satan, it would make you think that this is either God or Jesus Christ, right? But let's just say it's Jesus Christ. So because you have your good guy and you have your bad guy. Well, in the movie Thor, he if this is Jesus, I'm just saying, you got your good guy and your bad guy. The good guy, he cut the bridge, remember? He severed the connection. The whole time Satan, Loki is saying, "Oh, don't do it," and then Thor went ahead and he did it, and he cut the connection. And then the same thing in The Lawnmower Man. This is a movie about a guy who basically takes over a virtual reality game, becomes God, and then he tries to transcend. He tries to basically take over the world through the virtual reality game, and he declares himself God. And the guy who actually created the virtual reality game, because it was hijacked by this guy, the guy who actually created the game tried to sever some sort of network connection and keep him contained. And then I actually showed this in another video, my Fall of Light video, where this guy, who is basically Satan because he hijacked the original creation, tells the guy, "I am God here, and why did you sever the network connection? And he tries to get out. That's what he's trying to find a way out. Like, and there's a story that at least some of these guys are trapped here, and so this guy comes in the game, and this is how he's portrayed after he cuts the connection. So it's very interesting that you have two, and I'm sure there are many, 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 many more of these references that like a Christ-like or supposedly in one way or another portraying Christ is shown severing a connection and pissing off the devil both times, or Satan or Saturn or whatever, or if that's just whatever. And so, and that doesn't sway my faith either way, because I'm sure whatever, if Christ did indeed is the one who severed the connection, I'm sure he did it for the right reasons, because in this movie he was trying to contain him, and sometimes it makes me wonder if that's what Saturn's rings are, if Saturn has rings around it to contain it. So I don't know. It's just something I'm throwing out there, and I just wanted to see what everybody else thinks. So just still trying to figure out who broke the connection. So thank you to the subscribers, and thank you to the people out there who are still trying to work this stuff out, sticking by, and not giving up. Thanks.